They turned out to support the government, promising to protest peacefully if the decision did not go their way. But in the end, the Court of Appeal, in a unanimous ruling, decided that the Catholic newspaper, The Herald, should not be allowed to use the word Allah in its local language newspaper. It said the word, despite being used in Christian publications in the Malay language for years, was not integral to the Christian faith and practice.
Allah is a term. In the Middle East and in Indonesia, it is a term that is used by both Christians and Muslims. And so you cannot say that all of a sudden it is not an integral part. Malay language is a language that has many borrowed words. Allah itself is a borrowed word.
The court ruled that the use of the word would only cause confusion in multiracial, multi-religious Malaysia, backing the government's argument that the ban was necessary to preserve national security and public order. A lower court's ruling in 2010, allowing the Herald to use the word Allah, led to a spate of attacks against churches and mosques. Christians make up 9% of the population. Those who speak the Malay language use the word Allah to refer to God. There are fears that the court's decision, although for now strictly confined to the Catholic newspaper, could have wider implications. Already, some groups suggest that the decision could be interpreted to apply to other publications.
If you read the decision that the word of Kalimah Allah cannot be used by anybody else besides Muslim. So to me it applies to anything in other publication. So it's up to authority to address the issue, it's not me.
Church leaders, however, have said they will continue to use the word Allah, just as they have done for years, despite the ruling. This decision is unlikely to be the end of the matter. The Catholic publication has said it plans to appeal, but even then it has to convince the federal court, that's the highest court in Malaysia, that it would be in the public interest to have this case heard. Florence Louis, Al Jazeera, Putrajaya, Malaysia.